At my mom's birthday, everything seemed normal. Then my 10-year-old called me on the phone. "Get out, now." "What happened?" I asked. Her voice shook. "Get out of the house." I obeyed. It was the last time I ever stepped foot in my parents' home. 3 months later, they were begging me to forgive them. It was a sunny afternoon, the kind where everything feels too ordinary to question. My mom had just turned 60. We had cake from the same bakery she's loved since I was a kid. My dad grilled like always, apron and all, the king of the patio. My daughter, Ava, sat next to me, picking at the frosting on her plate. My son was with his cousins in the backyard. Laughter floated in through the screen door. Everything felt fine. I got a text and stepped outside to take the call. Just work stuff, nothing urgent. I was still smiling when my phone buzzed again. Ava, my 10-year-old. I answered, half joking. "Miss me already?" Her voice was shaking. "Get out," she said. "What?" "Get out of the house, please, Mommy, now." I didn't ask any more questions. Something in her tone, tight, scared, serious, cut through everything. I walked right back inside, told my husband we were leaving, and gathered the kids. Mom said something about staying for presents. I barely heard her. We drove home in silence. It wasn't until bedtime that Ava finally told me. She'd gone inside to use the bathroom and passed through the den. The door was open just a crack. My parents were in there. She heard my mom say, "She'll never know. That girl would hand over her soul if you just mentioned the word cancer." Ava stood there frozen. They were talking about my niece, Lily, my sister's daughter, and my daughter's savings account. My parents had told Ava that Lily was sick, very sick, but it was a secret. They said I'd overreact, and the best thing Ava could do was be a big girl and help however she could. They praised her for being brave and quiet about it, said she was saving a life. Ava had transferred nearly $3,200 from her little custodial account. Birthday money, tutoring earnings, every dime she'd saved for art camp and, God, her future. My parents coached her on how to do it, took her to the bank, told her not to tell me. They convinced my daughter to drain her own savings account for a lie. Lily wasn't sick, she was fine. There was no hospital, no treatment, no emergency. The money was used to cover my dad's gambling debt. I found out later that it wasn't the first time they'd faked a crisis in the family, but it was the first time they used my child. I didn't scream when I confronted them. I didn't throw things or sob. I just sat across from them 2 days later and asked, "Why?" My mom sighed like she was exhausted with me. "She didn't even need it," she said. "It's not like you can't replace it." My dad added, "We were going to pay her back, eventually." I stood up, walked to the door, and left. I didn't even take the pie she'd packed for me. We filed a police report. Didn't press charges, but we documented everything. I told my sister. She didn't believe me at first, then I sent her the bank printouts, the texts my mom had sent Ava. The family fell apart after that. My parents sent apology letters. My mom emailed videos of old Christmas mornings like nostalgia might patch a gunshot wound. My dad left a voicemail on Ava's phone crying. "Don't hate your grandpa," he said. She deleted it without replying. We changed our numbers, changed banks, changed everything. And now when people ask why we're distant, I smile politely and say, sometimes the past belongs in the past. But what I want to say is this. You don't get to steal from a child and call it love. I still remember Ava's voice that day, her fear, her clarity. I trusted my parents with everything, and they broke something I can't ever fix. And maybe, when I told them we were done, when I blocked every number and threw out every framed photo, maybe I went too far. Or maybe, just maybe, I finally went far enough.